Hey everybody, it's Nina Motivates. Y'all know I'm excited. Y'all know I'm over here sharing this out. This is probably going to be the last interview before we release our book. I'm excited. I hope you're excited, and I hope you are doing the same thing that I'm doing. And y'all know what I'm doing because what? Sharing is caring. So I am sharing this out. I am tagging the author of this evening so that you all, look, I say you all can also follow her and add her and all that other good stuff. So I want you all to share it out as well. Let your people know that we're here with another amazing author interview. She is no stranger to the book collaboration world. And so if you're sharing this out, you have a reason to share it out. And so I encourage you to share this out so that you can meet this amazing author. And although we have been in a book together, this is her first time in one of my projects. So I'm very, very excited to have her, for you to get to know her beautiful self and all of that other good stuff. All right. I think I have and shared it some more. All right. So let's go. Let's go. I'm going to read her bio, then I'm going to bring her in, and you're going to get to know her just like I have gotten a chance to know her, all her awesomeness. Q.R. Williams is a certified notary public, creative writer, and co author of the books After We Parted, Rebuilding Our Lives After Divorce. It's Matron of Honor, Journey to Womanhood. Because I am more than just my skin, and the power of What is Love. Throughout her career, she has mainly served within healthcare and customer service. QR previously held the professional titles of Care Navigator Supervisor, Senior Administrative Assistant, and Client Service Professional. She is certified as a community health worker, mental health first aid advocate, and reflective conversation facilitator. She is also certified in restoration. Y'all been practicing this word all day. Restorative Justice 101. QR was featured in digital photography artists within the When Homeward You Turn exhibition in Detmar Gallery. That's Northwestern University. Recently, she completed the Women's Entrepreneurial Program at Cornell University. QR is married to husband Joshua and the mother of John and Jelani. QR and her family resides in the Midwest. Now, I read her beautiful bio, but it's nothing like meeting her yourself. So, presenting to some and introducing to others, QR.
Hi,
Hi.
Miss Nina. How are you?
Good. How are
I'm
you?
good. Hi, everyone out there.
In social media world, before we even begin and I have you to introduce yourself, I wanted to say thank you. I usually like to thank everybody for their yes, but yours is different because you said yes in the midst of going through some things, right? And you didn't allow even what you were going through with your family and things like that to make you say, you know what, I changed my mind. I back out. I can't do it. You still did it and you accomplished the goal. And I want to say thank you personally for that, for not giving up, for saying, I'm going to still do this. And just for even in it, because we're vulnerable when things are going on in our family, and yet and still your yes did not waver. And so I personally wanted to start off by saying thank you. I appreciate you, and I know your story will make an amazing impact on the lives of millions. So I didn't read your
Thank
bio,
you.
but nothing like telling the audience who you are in your own words.
Hi, well, I'm QR. Thank you for the great introduction. I am a realist. I am a person who loves life. I'm working on being a free spirit. I'm learning more and more with age, time, and wisdom to be comfortable in my own skin through and through. I am an avid reader. I love books. I am a storyteller. I like to look at the situation and as a whole picture, not just pieces, but be able to look at the whole thing in one scope. And I know we all have our own individual windows that we look out of, but to be able to see everything and be transparent regarding all the details, I love that. I am a writer, so that's what brings me to be a part of this brilliant project. And I'm just so excited to continually grow and develop as a writer and connect and network with great individuals who have good spirits like Miss Nina, because that's one of the things that drew me to her was her personality and her spirit. If it's something that I can't mesh well with, it doesn't feel good. No matter if I really want to do it, I can't accept it. So, and I'm very gracious that she allowed me to be a part of this project. As she said, I was going through some things at the time, but I wanted to be a woman of my word if I could, and I was able to produce. And I just thank her for her patience. When you're dealing with different personalities, different skill sets, different trade backgrounds, and try to collectively put them in part of one book, it's not always easy. So she's managing everything. She's steering this ship. So I'm very grateful for her allowing me to still be aboard.
Let me say thank you for saying what you just said, because some people don't realize that a collaboration is a collaborative of people
Yes,
that's coming together. And the only person that knows the quirks typically is the one that's putting it all together. And you
yes,
don't tell the other authors the quirks because you don't want them to know that this author still is writing their part or this author hasn't turned in this. So you just like, just keep the peace.
yes.
So
Like
thank
dealing
you
with
for
family and friends, like you
understanding
know
that.
the ins and outs, you know what's going on behind the scenes. Like only if you knew, but
Only
we
if.
understand.
So thank you so much for that. Now, I did read in your bio, and you kind of mentioned it as well. You have written for several different other collaborations. Would you like to discuss a little bit of the collaborations? And when we put your information up, you could definitely let the people know if that's also a way that they can purchase your other collaborations if they're interested.
Okay, well, I'll just touch on a couple because there have been several over the last, I think, 4 years. Miss Nina and I worked on one together, which was more than just my skin. It was basically being comfortable with who you are, no matter far as your makeup, your appearance, your personality, your hair texture, your complexion. Especially as Black women, we have this. I'm not gonna say stigma, but we have these insecurities sometimes because of the media. They show us what quote unquote beauty is supposed to be, especially when you look at TV shows, commercials, even growing up far as Barbie. It was a while before anything that it was a while before anything resembled us regarding even our toys, our action figures, our Barbies. It was scarce. So to be able to be comfortable and know who you are inside and out, not just beauty and vanity and oh, I'm this, I'm that, and it feels good to look good, and we don't always, feel that based on what's happened or our appearance at the time. If we can't get our hair done or our nails done, sometimes we feel, a little bothered by that. Well, I know I do at times, but it's more than just outer. It's saying, hey, this is who I am whole, and I'm accepting me before I try to open myself up for others to accept me. I'm loving me before I look for love in other places. So I love that concept, and I love working with her on that collaboration. Another one was I did an article for Black Family Magazine recently. We just basically talked about faith and inspiration. And my faith background has evolved over the last few years, and it was always like tapping in on me. But it's hard to let go of your core belief system when you've been taught and guided a certain way for so many years. But I had to kind of like let my flesh die and my spirit man continuously to develop and grow so I can understand things that wasn't so easy to always understand or comprehend. But here I'm now, I'm in this place. I feel good. I believe there is one Omni. I believe that there is a higher being and creator that's orchestrating all of these things. And I'm very grateful to feel that sense and that connection and that presence. And I just want to keep growing. I don't have all the answers. I'm not claiming to be right about everything. And I think that's wrong with it. A lot of people, when it comes to faith and religion, they just feel like they know it all. You can't know it all because we all haven't arrived yet. If you already arrived, there would be no need for you to be here living, trying to figure things out. So as I navigate this earth and I keep continuing to grow and learn, I just want to discover more things about me and my faith, and I just want to do the right thing and be a good person.
I love that. Desiring to be a good person. It's so important. It's definitely important. And so y'all got to know a little bit more about her, even learning about the things that she wrote in those books, right? And so now you kind of told us what drew you to this book project. And I again thank you so much. Can you tell the audience about what you wrote about? And get them a little teaser. Don't get them too much because I'm putting the information up. If they want
Okay.
all your goods, they gonna have to buy the book from you. So y'all see the information right here. And she give you a little teaser about what she wrote. Make sure you go ahead and grab a copy of this book. Why? Because you know you want all the goods. You don't want all the juicy stuff. So I'm gonna let her tease you a little bit with what she wrote.
It's the title that drew me in regarding this project, The Other Side of Through. I just kept looking at that on social media and I'm like, and I just kept reading it to myself, reading to myself. I'm like, wow, we all go through things and we just want to make it through. We want to see the other side of that. It can be so dark and dim in life at times. No matter how glamorous or good it feels within certain moments, life can hit. Sometimes we can feel it. It's just the writing is on the wall. So we know something is coming. So we're bracing for the impact. But sometimes it just hit and it just seemed like, whoa, how did I get to this place? So I've been there several times in life. And it's crazy because sometimes people have this perception of me of, oh, you have the perfect life or you accomplish XYZ. I have been scraping and getting in through the mud like everybody else. I have a very humble background. I just, carry myself with humility just to try to push through, and that faith, that willpower to just say, you know what, just keep pushing because it gets better. If I give up now, if I stop here, I won't be able to make it to the other side. I won't see better. I won't see what I want to see. And I want to be able to carry joy through and through no matter what the situation is. It gets a little rough out there. So, far as my chapter, Season of Change, it's about just a shift because every season won't be in abundance as far as financial gain or good health anything like that, but as you evolve and grow your season will change and you'll have some highs and you'll have some lows, but to be able to get through that. And I discovered early on that I was dealing with some things in life that I really didn't know how to describe. I was dealing with depression and anxiety as a kid, and those words weren't circulating around my household or my community or even my church at the time regarding depression and anxiety. So I just like, what is it? I'm shy. I'm awkward. I'm kind of weird. People love me, but I'm just dealing with this thing where I'm uncomfortable. So what is this? And so growing up, you hear things like, it's just another day's journey, or, when it rains, it pours, or if it ain't one thing, it's another. And I always, heard that, and I started saying some of those things myself. But if you steady have to go each and every day or weekly saying that, oh, it's another thing, here it comes, then odds are you have dealt with some level of anxiousness or anxiety or depression, even if you haven't been quote unquote depressed. So I have learned to just dig in the root of things, even though, of course, I'm overgrown at this point in life. You have to kind of see where things started from so you can heal and know, how far back to go and to know, what you've been through and where you're going. So even though I have not had quote unquote therapy, I've had a lot of therapeutic moments, and I'm not against therapy. You get whatever you need to get through. So this part of the chapter that I'm going to read is related to depression. Depression was another thing that came knocking early on. I wasn't sure how to process grief and shortcomings in a healthy manner. I internalized the bulk of it, pressing down an array of emotions, hoping that time would serve as a healer. The pendulum was swaying, sorry, but happiness wasn't spontaneously activated. I had to get in there and do the work, cleaning out the mental clutter and establishing therapeutic behavior. As I got older, I assumed being from the hood automatically made me tough due to its environment. You feel like you've seen it all and stronger than those who never witnessed or experienced a hostile climate of any kind. During other times, I carried most of the blame or pointed towards others. Maybe this was just the way things were meant to be, heavy. Life was never meant to be an unpleasant, daunting, unescaped room, as if there was no way out of continually torment besides death. I didn't want my life to be a sad story with melodramatic violins stringing out for dramatization. My legacy and my lineage deserves fanfare with the orchestra of joy. So that's an excerpt from my chapter. I hope you guys check out the book and get what you need. You may purchase it and not even pick it up automatically. I have purchased several books, many books over the years, and they sat on a shelf for months or years. And then something in my spirit told me, go ahead and pick that one up. And it was right on time. What I needed in that book, I grabbed at that moment. So, yeah, don't nobody want to be a book hoarder and have all that stuff just piling up. But if you buy it, it's for a reason. It's because it's for you or someone else. If not now, eventually. And you'll read it at the right time. So I thank you for all of your support in advance. I really do.
I absolutely love it. And what I love is that you chose the paragraph that talks about depression. Why? Because this is a season when depression is at its all-time high. And so I'll
Very
be
true.
sharing something tomorrow just talking about that. So thank you for picking that part because people don't realize that seasonal depression is real. All types of depression is real. And I love the fact that you said if you need to go to therapy, go. Okay. There God gave these people gifts for a reason
Yes.
to help us. And so everybody can't deal with it alone and can't come up with the resolutions alone. So thank you for choosing that paragraph because some people that's gonna get this book and put it in stock and stuff. As y'all know, Black Friday is coming up. Okay, yeah, I know Black Friday coming up, and since Black Friday coming up, and y'all gonna go spend money anyhow. Buy the book, put it in somebody's stocking, put it under somebody's tree. You know some book lovers. I know you do, and you read that part, you heard that part, and you thought about several people that you could get this book for, and make sure that they have it. Get it, pass it out to your office mates. You just never know who needs it. So I definitely encourage you all to purchase the book. Multiple copies. Why not? And how do you purchase the book? The information is right here. The information to connect with her is right here. Her email address, how you can get it from Zelle Cash App. And you may say, "Well, I don't have Zelle Cash App." Email her and tell her you don't have Zelle Cash App, and we're gonna find a way. Okay, we will find a way for you to purchase the book. There's no excuse. We want you to have it because we know it will change your life. It is 14 authors talking about various subjects that is something in there for everybody. When I say something in there for everybody, it's something in there for everybody. And so I want to first thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, holiday season, but you pressed and I appreciate that. And you poured out your heart to the people. You let the people know a lot more about you. You let me know a lot more about you, which I like. And so I will not let you go until you give the audience a little bit more, just a little bit more. I mean, you've given us enough. You've given us a lot. But if you can give us inspiration or something from your heart in 60 seconds or less, I know you will continue to change their lives.
Well, like you just said regarding the season, yes. When you look at the Hallmark movies and the decorations, if you're into that or celebrating um, any of the things that's happening regarding the traditional or even biblical holidays that's coming. So you attach that to family and friendship and romance. And if things are not going well in that department, it can kind of sting a little bit. Or if you're out shopping for whatever holiday you may be celebrating that's coming up, well, not even at all. You may just don't even celebrate or believe any of those things, but may want to just, take advantage of some of the bargains or deals. And if your money is a little low or you had to get hit with a whammy regarding, getting the roof fixed or get new tires for the car or an unexpected hospital bill or just anything of that nature just hits you like, whoa, okay, I got to go ahead and make this happen. So I don't have the cushion or the money I want to splurge or to get the gifts or whatever the case is. Like that can, move you a little bit during this time where this time it normally people are out and about holding hands, spending money, talking about gathering with family. And if some of that is lacking in your life, you may feel a little jaded and feel like, why me? So don't get caught up in that because we all go through it and everything is not what it seems. Some people seem like they're happy and they're very bitter or lonely or sad. Sometimes you could be in a crowded room with family and feel like you're unwanted or the black sheep. So just internalize everything that you need and work on self. and don't get wrapped up in the hoopla regarding the seasons. Just carry that the joy and the things that you need in your heart, with or without the crowd, with or without the family or the friendship or the romance. So I just want people to just feel whole even during this time. I know for years I started feeling down around this time, and I didn't quite know why at times. I'm like, why I feel funny? It's around October. What do this month mean to me? Why do I feel funny? Okay, November, I'm having a rough moment. Why is this? And then one of my best friends was like, your father passed away in December. And I've noticed the last several years between October and November, it's something that shifts in your spirit. So if you see that or you realize that, just be careful with that, because it can take you to another place. And you want to be honest with yourself regarding your emotions and your feelings, but you don't want to get in the place of being stuck and feel like you can't get out. So feel the way you need to feel within that moment and move forward in peace, because the people who do care about you and love you and praying for you, the people that mean well by you and are in your life or used to be in your life, but they still wish you well, they don't want you to be stuck in that type of environment of woe is me, or feeling like you can't just breathe and just be. So I just pray within this season, no matter what you're dealing with, that you just be and be able to carry on and be okay with whatever your environment is, whether it's good or challenging. And I just hope that better is to come, because I know it is.
I absolutely love it. Y'all heard it. Y'all got your encouragement right before Thanksgiving. And she said it. She said it very well. Don't look at everything else around you, because everything that glitters ain't gold either. And so just be happy, be grateful, be thankful. And listen, I never thought that I would be a type of person that want to sit in the house on Thanksgiving and not go nowhere. But I am so looking forward to being in the house. I used to be the busybody. I used to be the one that felt like if I wasn't outside, I was depressed. I was gonna be sad, and I needed to be so many different places. But the more I got to know me, the more I got to love me, the more I got to learn who I was able to just be like, man, what do I want to do, and not just do it because I feel like that's what I needed to do because of everybody else and things like that. So thank you so much for that and for the encouragement. And it's right on time, right in the nick of time. Oh, you just always know what you're doing, Daddy. So I thank you for everything, literally for everything. And she has so much more in her, y'all. So I know. Can we expect a solo book in the future?
The Holy Spirit been tapping in on that for years, and I have not produced. I'm gonna be obedient eventually. So I can't say when, where, what the subject matter will be, because I got so many things that I have touched on and written, and there's just sitting. So I
That
can't say,
means
but
she's
it
saying
will
she's gonna have
happen.
multiple books out, y'all. Multiple books is coming down the pipeline.
Speak it, yes.
So I'm gonna make sure I stay in touch with you about that. And I'm gonna reach out to you about something, because it's just a season for us to at least start. When we finish, that's up to us. But the thing I think that gets us is I do it eventually. It'll get done. And then we get so comfortable with collaborations because they're a lot easier than a regular book. But I just knowing the little bit of your story that I know you got some books in you.
And compilations are not any punk at all, but the
They not.
whole, yeah. So to do it from beginning to end by yourself, I could just imagine that beast.
Yeah, yeah. And I've been working on three for about 2 years now. So I'm like, one gotta come out soon, Nina. So
Push the
yeah,
button on
so I'm
something.
holding myself accountable where I'm holding you accountable.
I hear you.
Okay. Again, thank you so much. And y'all, this beautiful woman, her evening not even over yet. It's not over yet. She's not even done with her day yet. So you go and be blessed.
Thank you.
And thank you again so much. Y'all know what I'm finna say. What is Nina finna say? Y'all know what I'm finna say. Y'all probably could put it in the comments before I say it. Go buy the book. Go buy the book. No excuse. You got her email address, so you can't say, well, Nina, I don't want to buy the book. I don't got Cash App, I don't got Zelle. You got mail, right? All right, so you can mail that $20. I don't want to hear no excuse. Go buy the book. Connect with her on social media. She is tagged in my face on the Facebook post, and you can also email her, connect with her, and just if she said something that resonated with you, that helped you, and I know she did. Make sure you follow her. Make sure you connect with her, and look for more and more and more projects coming from her, solo and maybe even other collaborations, because she's great at it. All right, y'all. Is there anything else you want to say before we end?
Thanks again, Miss Nina. Get your rest over this weekend with all the business that's happening because we still need our rest. We was just on the go, on the go.
Yes.
We gotta kind of settle our spirit at time and chill because if you don't slow down, your body got a way of tap in and say, "Okay, man, don't play with me." And it's
That's
better to
my
get
goal
your
this
rest and
weekend.
ease rather
Mm-hmm.
than have to be splat out down. That's no fun or comfort. So, and
At
I thank
all.
everybody that's that's interested in this project. And if you send your love tokens, your prayers, your peace and blessings over this project, we just thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am ready. Y'all hear me? This is my weekend to rest. I'm playing games on my phone. I'm indulging in the good Hallmark movies. I'm excited. Christmas is all around. I mean, Thanksgiving is all around me, and Christmas. I'm sorry, I love Christmas. So I am going Christmas out this weekend, and I'm not leaving the house until Sunday morning. And so, yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna rest this weekend. I'm gonna have fun. You're gonna see me on social media. I got a couple things to release, but I'm excited. So you watch, you're gonna be like, I'm proud of you. Watch this, watch. All right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night. Again, thank you so much. Y'all, if you just tuning in, because I see the numbers are constantly going up, go back and watch the replay, okay? And leave some comments. Y'all all quiet, but I see y'all here. Yeah, don't try to jump off now because I see you. So make sure you all leave some comments.
That's
We
that.
thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching it live or via the replay, whether you're catching us on Facebook or YouTube. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you even more if you go buy the book. All right, y'all. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye for
Thanks
now.
again. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.